Hello again. I am back to show you how we are going to play with 3Dflex once it's been made into an air dry clay. So here I have it here. I made it earlier and I've just kept it in some cling wrap and I've put it in an airtight container so it doesn't start going off. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take a little bit. I'm going to roll it like it's clay. So as you can see, that's what it looks like. And as you can see, it doesn't come off on my skin. It's still tacky, but yeah, easy to use. So I'm just going to take some off. Take a bit more off. As you can see how it breaks like clay. It's quite cool to use. So I'm just going to wrap up what I'm not using. It's very warm here today. Things are going to set very quickly around here. So I'm just going to wrap that up. And here we are. I'm just going to give this a good rub. There it is there. But as you can see, there's nothing on my hands. But it's a really mouldable, beautiful and stringy. It's lovely. It's a lovely product to use, 3Dflex. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be moulding it a bit. So I'm going to put it on my art piece and I'm going to play with it. I can get some of my tools out and manipulate it. What I'd like to do is I'd like to actually press it down where it gets onto the board so that it's not so forced looking, like it looks more like it's blending into the piece of art. That's what I'm going to do. If a bit falls off, that's fine. You can push it in with your fingers too. Could be a bit of fun. So as you can see, it's just sitting down nicely. Alright, so there you go. So I'm just sort of taking any lines out. Now, while it's sitting there, making sure it's not stuck to that one, which it's not. Now what I can do is I can get any shapes, anything that I want. I've got some stamps here. It's got like little raised bits. I've got rubber stamps, flower stamps. This is a very nature inspired one. I've got even these little wooden shapes. Thought about doing that. I've got these little tiny leaves. They're also cute too. So what I thought I might do is I might use this one. You can see that one there. So I'm just going to print this on. Just do that, push it in. Oh, that didn't really work very well, did it? I think I got a little too excited then, didn't I? Try that again. All right, let me try this one. There we go, that's better. I just went a bit hard. So I'm just doing some lovely. That's better. Yep. All right, and then what I can do is I can get these little dots. And I can put little dots around the edge like that. Okay, here we go, just giving it some. So can you see that? Oh, let me just zoom in a bit. So there you go. So that's what I've done. So yeah, so as you can see, I pushed too hard on this one, but I didn't push too hard on this one. So yeah, you've got to play, and sometimes you just, I don't know, you're just in a mood and you press too hard, or your clay's not perfectly set. Like it might still be a little bit malleable, which is fine because then you get to put more shapes in it. you can use so many different things. You can use anything that has an impression. You can use shells, gum nuts, you can use pressing plates, these little wooden things that I've got here. So you've got a lot of things you can use. So let's do another bit because I really like that. I'm just going to leave that. What I might do is I might get another piece of this. Let me just zoom out because that's just a little bit too close, isn't it? So I'm just going to put that there so you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to get another piece out of here. Just pull a bit off. There we go. Wrap it back up so that it stays good and doesn't start to set. That's all you need to do, just a bit of cling wrap. Okay, so what I thought I might do with this one is I might try and make like a leaf. I love how it just stretches. I mean, it's really cool stuff, you know, it's actually, I'm really loving this. So what I might do is I might actually let it go and do its own thing all on its own. I'm just a bit short. There we go, pushing it down. Oh yeah, I like that, that's good. That's really good. No, I really like that. And this one, I think we might even, let me just roll that a bit. Let's see if I can get it into a bit of a leaf. Like that. Push it into a bit of a leaf, push it out at the base. Push it into a bit of a leaf. It looks nice, doesn't it? See, I like that, that's nice. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some impressions on it. Just put this one down here. And I'd like to do some leaf impressions. So what about that? Pushing that right in. Do you know, I could even leave that in there, that's pretty cool. But I'm going to take it out and we'll just see how it goes. If I can get it out, it might be staying in. Here we go, look at that. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Just see if I can zoom in a bit there. I'm just going to push it up here and then zoom in for you. See, that's looking pretty good, isn't it? It's got, now what I can do is get this little, I like these little, just see, like little stipply bits. I'm just going to give it some stipple, like when you find leaves here in Australia, you normally have little marks on them, and bugs and things like that. Yeah, I like that. I think that's really nice. Just going to do a bit more there. Yep, I think that's great. All right, so I'm going to leave that one. Now I'm going to bring this one down here. This one here. I'm going to take you out a bit. There we go. Okay, and we're going to do this big long one here. So what am I going to do with this one? That is the question, isn't it? I've got this little wording here. I don't know if you can see it. It says embrace life. And I really like that. So I'd like to try and see if I can stamp it in here and see if it actually keeps the words. I might have gone too hard. I did, I went too hard. Sometimes you can just go a little bit too hard. Just pick it out of the stamp and I'll just try again. Sometimes you can just go a little bit too hard. So I'm just going to push that down again. because that's what you can do. If you don't like it, just push it down, start again. I wonder if I need to go in a little bit more for you. All right, there we go. All right, so let's see. I'll try that again. Just looking at where I'm going to, so you can see it here. Okay, let's try it here. Just gently this time. Ah, yes, I can. I've got brace life. So it didn't put in the EM, it just put brace life. So that's pretty cool. I like that. All right, let's see if I can embrace life. It's a bit too soft. Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I don't mind that. All right, so now I'm going to carry on playing with some do this. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? Let's see if I can press this in like that. Give it a nice impression. Let's sit for a second and then very slowly take it off. It's not bad actually, it's got a nice little swirl right there. So, and it didn't take much away, which is pretty good. Yeah, that's not bad. All right, what else? I've got this one. Let's just try this one again. I tried this one earlier and I was a bit hard, so let's just not go so hard. A bit harder. Oh yeah, that's nice. That's really pretty actually. Yeah, that's nice. It's got little swirls and everything. And then I'm going to use this one again, which is the little stipply one, that one. And I'm just going to go around. I'm just going to just find any little bits that haven't had anything done to it and just put some little dots in there because I can. Very cute. Nice. All right, that's looking good. I'm really liking that one. Okay, so we've got that one and that one. So now let's come over to this one here. Let me just go back to one. Okay, so we're going to come back to this one. All right, so let's just have a look at them together. See what I'm doing here. Okay, so we've got these two and then this one. Okay, yes, I'm really liking it. It's starting to really have some nice texture. So this one I want to do something with too. Where do I want to put it? That is the question. I think I need something down here. I think it's sort of, and maybe even a little something here. Now I've got this gorgeous little one here. It's a little frog one. And I just feel like I need to use it, you know. It's just really cute. So let's get some more of our clay that we've got safely tucked away. Pull a little bit of that off. Close it back up. All right, so now this little frog one doesn't need much. So I'm thinking I just want like a lily pad, you know. I just want to do like a, so I'm going to just go down here to see if I can make a lily pad. It's a funny looking lily pad, I can tell you that, but let's see if I can get a little frog in there. I can. I've got myself a little frog. He's very cute. Now what I might do is I might use this stamp which is just a little wooden, and I might just put it around the frog so that we've got some cute little leaf impressions without touching this other one. That's cute. And then I'm going to also use a little stipply one again, just around here. Cool. This one here is tacky. I actually feel like I want to give it a... Oh yes. Now that was one that I did earlier where it wasn't actually clay, it was just really goopy. And so now it's actually holding. Let me see if I can zoom it in. So now, can you see? No, let me get it in there. Let me get it in frame. Now, where is it? There. So look at that. It's holding all of the dots, which is really cool, isn't it? All right. Oh, see, this is what makes me tick. I love playing. You know, you just got to, you know, you can't just plan it. It just happens. All right, now I've got some more over here that I took out. Let me go back so you can see what I'm doing. All right, so I'm thinking that I want a nice flower. I want a nice flower around here. And I'm looking at my flower and I want to try and get it so that it's sort of going to, just going to bring that over a bit, bring that over a bit. All right, so I've got my big blobby bit, and then I'm going to get my flower. Not too much, Beck. Oh, that might have been too much. I think it was too much, but you know what? It doesn't matter because you just go back in and you do it again. I just got to get all of this out of the stamp. And what you can do to get it out of the stamp, just use a bit of the clay itself. Just rub it in and just rub it around the stamp and use it to get itself out. See that? Just pops it out. A bit like blue tack, you know, when you're trying to get blue tack off the wall. Use a bit of blue tack to do it. All right, let's try that again. That was a bit of a fail, but you know what? It's not, because all I have to do is give it a bit of a massage like that. And look at that, it's good as new. See? Now we'll do it again, I just won't go so hard. Okay, so I'm going to do that. Aha, that's better. But I think I'll do one more pass. Beautiful, look at that, that's nice. Let me see if I can show you that one. Yeah, look at that, that's really nice. So I'm going to come back in with some of my little stippling again. I really love this stipple stamp. This is fun. It's a fun little stamp, this one. Just a little bit, just so you don't have those weird kind of edges. Now, if I wanted to, I could just sort of do that, just to not make it so prominent. This is good. I'm actually liking that this one's quite prominent. This one's nice too. I'm not too worried about that one. Let me just zoom out while I'm talking so you know what I'm doing. All right, now I do think that I need something up here. This is looking a bit bare. I really love this one, but I think I need something sort of here, I think, crossing over to the two. So let's, and I think I need like a long bit like that one. So let's get some more clay. Yep, getting some more clay. As you can see, you know, I've got quite a bit of clay. All right, let me do that. Okay, that's good. Let me just wrap this up so that it's nice and protected from today. Oh, gotta get it off my fingers. Okay, let's wrap that up, put that in there. I think I'm pretty much done. And I've got to get it off the lid here. Okay, so here we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the roll like I did last time. And then I'm going to stretch it because that was really good fun. I love it. Look how it just stretches. It is just so cool. And then all of a sudden it goes out of control. So I'm going to anchor it. Do I want to do that? That could be a bit tricky, couldn't it? How do I feel about, actually that's not bad. I just cut it there. And then I can do this bit like it started on the edge and that started on the edge. Just going to push it up a bit, push it into a point. I think a point works well. Push it down on the sides. Push it right down so it's not so high. Okay, I'm going to break it apart. So that it's definitely separate. That needs to come in a bit, like that. Just going to press them down. Press that down over the flour. All right. Yeah, I think that's okay. I think that's fine. Now what I'm going to do is, I really liked it when I used this. This was really nice. So let's bring it down and let's start. Do I want to use this one or do I want to use this one? This one was nice, wasn't it? Had that really lovely, but yeah, other one I used. Let's do a little bit of this. Oops, breaking a little bit of oopsie daisy. These are only very fragile, these wooden ones. I'm getting a little excited. Okey-dokey, I like it. I like the little swirls. It's sort of like they're vines. Oh, I've got these little tiny ones here. Let's see if I can work them in. And them in. Yeah, they're nice, aren't they? Now, I like that. I think that's actually really nice. Looking good. Can I zoom in a bit? Looks pretty good, doesn't it? Look at all that lovely moulding. I don't even think I'll put any dots or anything on that one. I think I'm pretty happy with it, so I'll just move that up. Just going to bring this one down because I've also got this little bit here. What do I want to do with this bit here? Do I want to do another sort of leafy thing? Maybe. Let's see. Let's just turn it into, push it up, turn it into a bit of a leaf, hey? If that's what we can do. Okay. So, do I have a longer leaf? I do. Got this one here. Okay, that's it for a sec. It's going to be fun to get up. Oops, you can't see what I'm doing, can you? Let me just do that. There we go. So I've done this one. Oh, I got excited. Forgot to look where I was on the camera. So let's just pull this up really slowly. Oh, yeah, that's pretty good actually. I like it. Okay, and this one definitely needs a bit more. So what I might do is use this one to come down from the top. That, yeah, that's nice. And then do I want some of those stipply ones? Why not? I'm liking it, aren't I? Sometimes when you're doing a project you fall in love with one little bit of element and you have to have more, and you need more. Okay, I'm really liking that. I think that is enough. I don't want to overdo it. So let's let that dry. It's pretty warm today, so it's really not going to take long, but there they are. So that's really looking lovely, isn't it? So that's using 3Dflex, turning it into a clay, pressing it down on your work, and then pressing items into it to get a really lovely texture. So I hope you enjoyed my little demo on the use of 3Dflex, turning it into an air-dried clay. And I'll see you next time with whatever I'm creating on my table. Enjoy and keep creating. Have a great time.